My name is Stacey Kay. I am a singer, I am a rapper, I'm trying to be Beyonce, but guess what? I'm also plus size. Growing up was weird for me because I always thought I was like the big one and all that kind of stuff, but I look back at pictures and like I wish I looked like I did back then. But there was one thing that happened to me that was kind of interesting, life-changing, scarring situation. I had an agent and I was so excited that I had this agent, and she called me, and I remember she was so awkward the one day, and she said, I'm wondering if you want this audition. It's for a commercial. And I was like, yes, I do. And she was like, well, the only thing is it's a weight loss commercial. So what I was gonna be was the before and after version in this weight loss commercial. And the thing is, when you lose the weight, you get flown to Miami and you're like living life, and you go like, this is what happened after I take Xenadrin or whatever. So I was excited because I was like, oh, if I'm gonna be like forced to work out and like get a personal trainer and a person that's gonna like tell me what to eat, like, yes, let's do it. So I go to the audition, get the part. I remember they said to me, okay, what you have to do is you have to lose minimum 3 pounds a week. So what they did is they gave me this pill called Xenadrin. It's also known as hydroxycut for those who see it at like Shoppers Drug Mart. And what happened was I had to take a certain amount each day, and I had to work out each day, and then I had to take a picture every Sunday and submit it. So I ended up losing so much weight. I was the skinniest I have ever been in my life. I'm talking like I lost like 80 pounds, or maybe it was like 90 pounds. I lost a huge chunk of weight. I was losing 3, 5, 6, 7 pounds a week sometimes, and I was like, I am killing it. There's 0 fat on my body. I looked like one of those girls, so I must be skinny now. And then they called me one day and they said, actually, we're not gonna go through with the commercial, because they ended up firing everybody that was over 5'5" because it looks more dramatic when like a shorter person loses weight. Mine looks so dramatic. But they said, so sorry, yeah, we're gonna be done with you now. So I was like, oh, and then I signed this like thick contract, and I really was done, and they didn't have to pay me. They didn't have to fly me to Miami, nothing. They stopped giving me the pills. I knew that it was gonna, like a little bit of a rebound was gonna happen. But what happened was I gained 20 pounds back in a week. I was freaking out. I was working out 2 times a day, 3 times a day. And I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? All this weight is coming back on. I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, you have messed up your liver. So forever, from this point on, if you're ever gonna try to like lose weight or gain weight or whatever, your body's gonna be so confused and you've screwed yourself over. Like, never take those pills again. And I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. So I tried to keep the weight off. And I also noticed a weird thing at this time. I was the most insecure I've ever been, and I'll explain why. It's because I was so scared to see people that kept congratulating me about my weight loss. It was something like every time I said, whoa, you look amazing. Whoa, congratulations. Whoa, you're doing so good. And then the minute I gained 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds back, I didn't ever want to see those people again. I started gaining all the weight back, and I ended up gaining everything back plus more, and have never been at such like so embarrassed, so low. And it was all because of this stupid pill, which was Xenadrin / hydroxycut. It took me a while to accept the fact that I was one body size and now I'm another. I'm back to the start. I'm back to step 1. I had this skinny life, hated it, was the most insecure I've ever been. Now I'm at this weight. Now I have to find a whole other set of insecurities. It was a messed up time, but I figured out some ways to deal with that. I remember I got signed to a record label. I had this meeting with these like businessmen that were gonna like tell me how to be Beyonce and like how to get famous. And I'm in the city of Toronto now, and I'm just like, okay, how do we do this, boys? And then I remember they sat me down and they said, okay, we're so happy with your singing voice and like you are gonna be great. We're loving your songs, but there's just a couple things that we need you to do. So we need you to lose 100 pounds and we need you to get, you know, one of those like spaces in between your legs? We need you to like get one of those and like don't have crazy hair color and like maybe actually stop rapping and like sing more like Adele. And I remember being like, there already is an Adele, but okay. And I legitimately was like, okay. I tried again, I tried to lose weight. I started with that space in between my legs and I was like, okay, like, I guess I'll try. I'm never gonna have a space in between my legs. Even when I was my skinniest, I did not have a space in between my legs. My knees are knocked. So anyway, so I tried. I remember I like dyed my hair a normal color. I stopped rapping. I was writing these stupid love songs that like, I was so bored of. Then I had this epiphany and I was like, wait, there is another option. And that other option is, I don't have to listen to them. I could just keep being myself. I could just like accept the body that I'm in and go, oh wait, maybe this body doesn't actually look bad. I keep thinking that smaller is better, but maybe like these curves and this like extra fat on my body is actually like attractive and some people like it. And oh look, that person over there looks like me and that person over there looks like me. And so what I did was went, hold on a second, this is way too hard, this is not me, and I am going to take option B, thank you very much, which is no, just be myself and continue. And that is when everything started happening positively for me. I got on America's Got Talent, I released an album, people started being more attracted to the fact that I looked like them, and audience members would come up to me and be like, oh, thank goodness I can look at somebody and just be like, that is what I look like when I'm dancing. It was that moment that I think my like confidence journey started, and mind you, like day by day it changes. Like there are days I wake up where I'm like super insecure again, but I give myself 30 seconds, I let myself have my insecure thoughts, and then I move on because I'm sick and tired of wasting my minutes every single day being insecure about my body, because that is just a waste of time and I've already done it for too many years. So I'm taking option B. It was interesting because I thought when I got skinny, I'm gonna keep saying skinny because I feel like everybody will know what I'm talking about. That mentality of like, oh, if I just lose weight, I'll feel better. Oh, if I just lose it, I know I'll be my true self. If I just lose the weight, if I just lose the weight. And I thought that all my life. I was always like, if I was skinnier, everything would just work out and be better. And then I remember the weirdest thing happened, because when I started auditioning and even when I started singing places, nobody would remember who I was. And I was used to people being like, oh, that's Stacey, and she's old, she's like that crazy girl, she's like that singer and that rapper. And I just remember when I went to auditions, like people would say hi to me and it wouldn't be as like exciting, or people in the audition room, I feel like I wasn't getting as many callbacks. And I legit was like, oh, I must be doing worse. And then I started analyzing it. I'm like, oh, am I being like more insecure? Am I being different because I'm skinnier? I didn't have the outfits that I usually wear, like my like curvy girl outfits. Like I just wasn't myself anymore. And for sure that trickled through to my personality. It just wasn't Stacey K anymore. And I'm not saying that weight defines who I am, but what I started to discover is, I don't know if you guys love this too, but when you see like a curvier girl dancing on stage, or you see her singing, or you see somebody walking down the street that has figured out a way to like make their body look banging with the curves that they have, you're attracted to that type of person. You want them to look that way. You want them to be that way. And I felt as if when I was the smallest I ever was, I was like stripped kind of who I was. That was my goal forever though. It was like, this is gonna be the me. This is the real me that I've been waiting for, and it wasn't. And I didn't get as much like attention, I guess, which is not what I thought was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna be the opposite. So it was kind of a weird twist. If I were able to go back into time and talk to my younger self that had just like graduated school, who was moving to Toronto, like trying to figure it all out, I would say a lot of people are going to try to tell you what to do and tell you what to look like and tell you to stop rapping or tell you to sing this kind of song or tell you to look a certain way. Eventually those people aren't going to matter, and then you've just wasted all your time trying to please somebody else. And I think that as soon as I realized that you don't have to please other people is when the good things started happening to me. Everybody's just trying to state an opinion, right? Everybody's trying to figure out what the best way to be is, and nobody actually knows. So if you waste your time worrying about things and trying all these things that people are telling you to do, then you've just wasted everybody's time. So I think I would tell my younger self, just chill out. Like, stop worrying about what you look like. Everybody is not staring at you like you think they are. And if they are, let them stare. Who cares? The fat on your body or the fact that your legs are bigger than somebody else's, like in the end, it doesn't matter because there are other people that look like you. And I just feel like I wasted a lot of time being insecure. And I'm actually giving myself therapy like right now because like yesterday I was feeling this way and like what a waste of time. So today, boom, ba-boom, boom, gonna be so confident. Body diversity in theater is so important because there's been times where I know I'd be good at a role and I'm like, oh, they'll never pick me because I don't look like how I'm supposed to look. And so I don't even audition for it. But what if I would have been amazing? What if I would have been the best one for that role? And just because my body wasn't small enough, then they're not gonna cast me. So you're literally taking like a huge chunk of people and just like throwing it out the door. It's like your chances of getting the best show possible are not there anymore. TV and film, they literally do it like the teensiest bit now, but you know that that's what people are attracted to. Like that they kill it in the box office that's not even a thing anymore, but they kill it on the Netflix streams when you see people that you know and that you can relate to. And so I feel like if they did that in theater, like they'd kill it. They get so much more talent that they don't even know is out there.
When they think we're done, we can keep on gunning. Everybody stops, but we just keep on running. So we take our time, yeah, we that new type.
This music video that you're about to see is a song that I wrote, kind of inspired by everything that we're talking about today. And I remember being in a songwriting session with my friends Tyler and Robin, and I said to them, you know, I'm sick and tired of like looking at the same type of girl on TV all the time, and I feel like the world just needs to accept like a new type of person, like a new body, a new personality, like me. I want it to be me, accept who I am. My friend Robin was like, wait, new type, that is a good title. So I wrote a song called New Type, and in the music video I show little glimpses of kind of like what it is in the pop world kind of thing, and you'll see kind of how the story progresses, and this is literally how I live my life. So this is called New Type.
They say there's no doing it on your own. Got you thinking you're all alone. Hold up, step back, breathe in, I'm here, play. Take a second to look around. It's starting to turn up now. All night, working hard like your body's on fire. Ooh, ooh, body's on fire. Ooh, ooh. When they think we're done, we can keep on gunning. Everybody stops, but we just keep on running. So we take our time, yeah, we that new type. keep on running slow. We take our time, yeah, we that new type. We gon' come together, we can take whatever. They can strike us down, but we just getting better. Yeah, it feels so right. Check it out, now you're looking at the new type. Keep on gunning, everybody stops. We just keep on running. We gon' come together, we can take whatever. They can strike us down, but we just getting better. Yeah, it feels so right. Check it out, now you're looking at the new type. Yeah, it feels so right. Check it out, now you're looking at the new type.
Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram or social media, anything like that, it's at Stacey K Music. Follow me and you'll see all the craziness. I promise it'll be entertaining. I hope so.